discovered design, I was like 18, and before then, I know that I had like a big passion for arts, but also I loved more combining it with a technical part. So then it's when I discovered design, and I felt that it was like a perfect mix. And I started my design degree in Elisava in Barcelona of product design. But since I started, I wanted to combine it with a more visual part like graphic design. So that's why I mixed graphic and product design, and nowadays I'm working mixing also both disciplines. So when I'm from a town in the center of Catalonia that it's called Hostalets de Balenyà. It's a really small town, it's 4,000 inhabitants. And when I started my design degree, I moved to Barcelona because there are the university schools and so. And when I ended, I wanted to go back to my town, as it's like the way where I want to live in a town. It's important for me. And as it happens in the big cities, everything happens there, but when you go to the town and to more smaller parts of the territory, it's difficult to find jobs about creativity. So that's when I felt like, okay, I became a freelance and I start my own studio, or if not, I can't keep living in such a small place. So that's why I started my design studio. And nowadays I'm alone, and what I do is to collaborate. So if I have, for example, a project that I need a photographer or a programmer or whatever, I collaborate with other creative people. And yeah, maybe in a future I will think about growing a bit more and having also some partners, but nowadays I do it like that. I feel like in Barcelona there's lots of people working as a creative, so you have to really invest time and energy to find your place, to find clients, but also to find like interesting projects, and to not just like 1 month, like to find stability, also economical stability. So for me it has been, as I said, an investment of really much time, like creating a good portfolio, a web, contacting people, don't being shy, and keep going to places where I can meet some possible clients. So yeah, it has been like 2 or 3 years maybe of contacting a lot of people and moving around so I could find this kind of opportunities. So yeah, I think that it's not a lucky thing, you have to invest energy to find them. I think that it comes most from my family, because my parents ran a tool, like they sharpen tools for cutting wood. So it's an artisan job also in my town. And I learned from them lots of ways of treating with the clients, being organized, more the financial part, but also like combining it with the rest of the things that a company must have. So that was an important part. And also before running my own studio, I worked in some other design studios in Barcelona where I could learn more about it. And yeah, I completely agree that you must, like the creative part, it's like maybe 50%, but the other, it's being like really, like creating budgets, organizing your time, contacting clients, posting on social media. So it's like a combination of different kind of job all in oneself, and it's really important, because if you don't get that balance between these parts, it's difficult to keep going on as a studio. Yeah, for me it's also interesting, the other parts, because I feel like I enjoy also creating budgets and talking with clients, because for me it's important to, if I want, as I said before, to keep living in my town and keep also having this freedom to design wherever I want. It's the kind of way that I have to follow to achieve it. So yeah, I enjoy it. Some days are more tough, some days are more happy, like everything. It has like ups and downs. But yeah, I feel really, really passionate about, and when I discovered design, I had like a strong feeling of okay, this is my purpose in life, so I will do whatever I can to achieve it. Yeah. Like nowadays, I feel like I'm finding my way and I'm happy about it. And if I think in 5 years or so, maybe what I want to achieve is to find every day more projects that are like really connected with my values. Because sometimes now maybe I'm doing a project that it's for a big brand that I don't have so many values in common. So maybe in 5 years or so, I imagine having like really a connection with all the projects. That would be a really nice experience, yeah. It's really difficult because also if you want to be realistic and okay, you need an economical stability, so maybe you have to take some projects that are not so ideal. But for me, what I try to do, it's like, okay, maybe I need some projects that are not so connected with my values, but they give me economical stability. But combining them with projects that maybe they don't even have budget, but that are really aligned and they give you like lots of freedom to create what you want. So for me, that makes me sense, like finding that balance, but being also realistic that you have to do maybe some projects that are not so perfect. Nowadays, I'm really like connected to projects that have a relation with traditional Catalan topics, like for example, that are connected to culture, to the language, to Catalan. So I really like getting involved in Catalan projects. Maybe, for example, cinema, theater plays. Also local business, like nowadays I'm working for bakeries and places that are really connected. That's like a part that I enjoy a lot. And also I would say like projects that have a relation between introspection, emotional parts, psychology. That's also topics that I really, really enjoy. So yeah. I think that nowadays maybe we're lucky that lots of people are investing more time in trying to search that, not only in design, also in music and other cultural parts in Catalonia. Like I feel like people are more confident about representing that culture, but a part would be like through the language, maybe not you can see directly in product design, for example, but you can see it in graphic design or in music and so. And maybe I think that there's like different styles. So maybe for example, in product design, you can see some techniques related to materials and so that are Catalan. But yeah, I think that it's a mix. It's also difficult to find this own style in a global world that we're living now. So yeah, also connecting design, for example, with artisan techniques, then there we can find lots of like traditional Catalan ways of creating. Yeah. Yeah. It has been really nice. First of all, I want to thank you for like having this interest in Catalan traditions and Catalan design, and so it's like really emotional for me that you feel this interest. And looking here, I've seen like so many experimental projects. Like I see that there is like a really nice combination between art, design, and experimentation that for me that's really nice. And also combining different disciplines, like this is defining also my work, not just doing product design and industrial design, like mixing it with different techniques. So I have seen lots of that, like things more related to sculpture, art, graphic design, but also like experimentation. So that's really nice when I see all that techniques mixed. Yeah.
Cool. That's it.
Okay.
That's it.
Thank you very much.